Hey there, this is a couple of days later with the DR Black Beauty strings, and unlike their bass strings, which are awesome, I must say these are really not worth the investment. I put 3 hours of playing the one day. This is my guitar that I've been using in my teaching studio lately, so it is fairly lightly used. I'm not abusing it and gigging with it or anything like that. But you can see it was within an hour the coating came off here from picking, and I'm doing stuff like, Ode to Joy and freaking songs like that. And you can see where it's come off on strings 1 and 2. And I don't know if I can get it in close enough to show you, but on the higher frets, the coating has come off at the contact point of every fret. I did a few chromatic things, and you can see here the coating has come off in between the frets. While not using this guitar, it has hung on the wall in my studio with my other guitars and hasn't been used. So it's been a couple days, and I think at first I said there was not much of a tone difference, but even just sitting in a very temperature and climate controlled environment, they've gone weird, and they smell, I don't know, I can smell fish. I don't know what that means, but I've used these same Black Beauty strings on my basses. I have two 5-string basses that I use these on, and they are incredible. They last and last and last. They're not lacking any punch or any clarity. But even on the wound strings here, I think whatever the coating is, because the string is that much less mass, the mass of the string versus the mass of the coating, I don't know how much it weighs, but it does not sound like a set of like week and a half old strings. They feel okay. They don't feel that weird. I mean, I've been using them. At first, I noticed some texture to them, and I can feel that for sure on the first string, not so much on the second one. I guess maybe it's been burnished a bit, but I can't help but thinking that that coating doesn't work when you bend the strings. That the coating must break when the string stretches, leading to it coming off. And I did have little bits and pieces of it on my fingers and on my guitar, and luckily this is a black guitar and they don't show up, but if I play for a bit and look at it, yeah, it comes right off. It's all over the place. But even if I just take my pick and do that, the coating comes off. So why put it on if that's going to happen? I think it's maybe for kids. Honestly, these strings might just be for kids as a gimmick. But like I said, the bass strings have been phenomenal for me. They last like crazy, and I love them. And they look awesome on my white 5-string jazz bass. But these ones, no. I don't regret the purchase, but they're going to be coming off ASAP.